right, can you hear me okay? All right. Well, I guess we threw a... Oh, hello. Okay. Am I on? Okay. I think we have a big hint of who's going to be our entertainers for tonight. And if you all probably know, we had our third annual Hawai'i Island Stu Guitar Festival right at the brand new Mauna Lani Hotel this past week. So hopefully, all right. I wonder if the battery is okay, but you hear me okay? Okay, all right. So, yeah. Okay, I think we're off again. Let me, I won't look that way. Okay, let me switch mics.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Okay, is this better? All right. So we've celebrated our third annual Hawai'i Islands Steel Guitar Festival. So for those of you who did not get to enjoy it at our hotel, you get to enjoy it tonight here at Twilight at Kalahuipua'a. Thank you. And of course, we'd like to welcome you all here to an event that only happens once a month. And people ask, is it the first Saturday or is it the last Saturday? And I always tell them, just remember when the full moon is, it's always the Saturday closest to the full moon. Okay? It's always closest to the Saturday, to the closest, the Saturday closest to the full moon. Okay, so that's an easy way to remember when we have twilights. And we are in our 22nd year, so 22nd year at Twilight at Kalahuipua'a. And we want to thank the support of all who have been coming over the past years, but especially the support from our great Mauna Lani Hotel, as well as the Friends of the Future who have supported us for many years and kindly bring up all of our Twilight entertainers from wherever they are. So it's a wonderful event that's supported by many. You know, tonight is the actual full moon night, so we expect to have a wonderful evening, and we even have snow-capped mountains. So, as we say, mahalo ke akua for the wonderful rain the other day, and it rarely gets rain down here, but we had a nice downpour, and for the Hawaiians that lived here for hundreds and hundreds of years, that was always considered a blessing to have rain in a very dry desert-like area that we have here in Kalahuipua'a. But it left us with some beautiful snow-capped mountains. Well, you know, before we start the program, a few housekeeping details that I want to mention. First of all, because we consider this area right in front of the lanai as our stage where we do hulas and other things, also because we do record these evenings, we ask that this area be kept clear for those things. But, of course, if somebody forgets it and decides to walk in front, then, as we always say, be prepared for hula, or a story, or a song. Any one of those would be good. Okay. All right. So, for those on this end, that we do have 2 restrooms behind this cottage, which you can access, if you're on this side, you can access it through this side. Please watch your step as you go to the restroom. And for those on this side, you can access it through this end here. Okay. Also, in respect of our entertainers here, we do ask all that perhaps only still shots would be good. and not videos, in respect for all of our storytellers and entertainers up here. Thank you. Okay, well, I think we're ready for a wonderful evening of music. My brother behind me, Alan Akaka, is the one who helped orchestrate this. Oh, one thing I forgot, which my wife reminded me of, is make sure you check that you have your phone with you. Anybody brought a phone and misplaced it? If you did, raise your hand. Oh, lucky we didn't start. Oh, we would have had 4 wonderful hula dancers right here. Shucks.
Shucks. Darn.
Okay, maybe next time. Okay. Anybody missing a phone? Okay, if you are, then come up and see us during the break, and this may be your phone. Or if you want to come up now, if you want to use your phone. Nobody missing a phone?
Ask Siri.
Check your purses or your pockets.
Ask Siri.
All right. And one other thing that I also want to mention, and we want to really thank you all. You know, although I think this is probably one of our record gatherings over here at Twilight in the 22 years we've had. But we want to thank you so much for all of your patience. As you probably know, we do have parking. It's moved. It's now at our hotel employees area. So please park over there, and we have a nice, we call it the Old Shuttle Road that you can access to here, which is probably the easiest way to get to the cottage. So just be safe, okay? Especially in the dark. All right? So thank you so much for your patience in that and understanding. Okay, I'll get back to my brother Alan. So he has a music school and a non-profit called Paimele. And these are all his students, and we have other steel guitar masters over here that are here to share in their talents as well. So we're gonna let them take over, and I'll sit back and enjoy myself. All right, my brother Alan and the Hawai'i Steel Guitar Festival.
Testing. Now, is it working right now? It depends which way I'm facing, right? If I go to Hema or south, I'm good. If I go to Akau, let's see, Akau, or go up north, which is that direction, sometimes I get lost. So I'm gonna just go center. How's about that? Okay, I wanna say, well, wait. Is this working? Test. Okay, I wanna greet everybody with an aloha. Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, let's see. I can hear everybody on this side. What about over there, Akau, as I would say in north? Okay, let's see. I want to hear you say aloha way back there. Aloha. Whoa. Pretty loud. Okay, let's hear it. Testing. Let's hear it from the Hema side, the south. Ready? Aloha. Aloha. Wow, that is louder. Let's hear Akau again. Aloha. Hey, that's pretty good. Wow. I wonder what you're drinking. Whatever it is, could you share some later with me? Okay, yeah, so nice to be here at the Mauna Lani. I'm so grateful that my brother Kaniela and sister Anna, have invited me and my groups to come up, my Islanders and so on. And especially this weekend with our steel guitarists, some of the top steel guitarists in all of Hawaii as well as the world, as well as our up-and-coming next generation players that are on the stage. I can remember way back when Brother Kaniela and I were about this age, and that was about the time of the Hawaiian Renaissance. The Hawaiian Renaissance, about the time when the Sons of Hawaii Red album came out and the Gabi Pahinui Brown album was published or released. And we're just getting into Hawaiian music. My brother started learning how to play slack key, and he went as far as recording with Palani Vaughn and also playing in the Waimea Music Festival way back when. And he played with his classmates at the time, Aaron Mahi and Dennis Kamakahi. So they would come up to the house and thank you, Ola. And they would come up to the house and jam, and then Aaron would cook something, and they would all eat. Sometimes they would sleep over. And then there was me, you know, the young kid over there. I was a few years younger than them, and I wanted to learn an instrument too. So I picked up my dad's guitar, and I grabbed the barrel of my clarinet, and I slid it over the strings. And they said, "Wow, what is this?" I remember something in a Hawaiian band sounding like this. And then my dad told me, he said, "You are playing steel guitar." And he encouraged me to continue, and continue I did, to the point where I met Jerry Bird, who would become my teacher. Now Jerry Bird was internationally known and is today still revered as one of the greatest steel guitarists ever. Well, he was my teacher, and he taught me a lot in 2 summers and until he passed on. I mean, he would come visit me at my gigs, and then he would go like this. I don't know if you can see way up there, but what I'm doing is I'm pointing my finger out there, and I'm going like this as in, come here, sit next to me. And he always had words of wisdom. He would always start with a nice comment, and then he would tell me what I did wrong. That was my teacher, and you know, I loved him, and some of what he taught me, I'm sharing with all of my students, young and old, and especially with these young ones over here. They're picking up many of the things that I learned from the many masters of the Hawaiian steel guitar: Billy Hewlett, Jules C., Barney Isaacs, Jerry Bird, Harold Hakole, Herbert Hanawahine, David Keli'i, David Feet Rogers, Benny Rogers, and the list goes on and on and on. And I actually got to play with some of these people, or even watch them live, and then talk with them and get bits of great advice, such as, "Oh, you see your hands? Keep them in their pocket. Keep them in your pocket because they're gold." In other words, protect your hands. Or somebody told me, "You know what? You should learn one tuning well." And other bits of great, tips, tips and tricks. So it was so nice, growing up at a time when these legends were still playing, and you know what? They're gone now. And so my job now, as I see it, is to pass it on so that the steel guitar itself, the only modern day string instrument invented in Hawaii, can go on and on and on. And it certainly will through these young ones over here sitting next to me. Okay, so we'll talk starting more about that, but let's hear what they sound like. Are you eager to hear the next generation? Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, gang, Makoko. That didn't sound very enthusiastic. Makoko. Okay, well, they've been up all day, so. Okay, their Makoko is not the same as other times. Okay, let's do it. Here we go, everybody. So fasten your seatbelts. Here we're going to go for a ride all the way up to Waimea. Nani, Waimea. 1, 2, ready, and. like a bunch of whales. Okay, the reason why you can hear them tuning up is because the first song they did, Nani Waimea, is in a different tuning than what they normally use. So, the first one I want to introduce, there are 5 individuals up here on the stage. 3 girls and 2 boys. And they all play steel guitar. They all do. Except, of course, every group needs a bass player. Every group, yeah, needs a bass player. Okay, this is better, I think. All right, so every group needs a bass player. So we have one, and she happens to be in the 6th grade. And her name is Tai Misailidis. Tai, look at that. And you know what they say, good things come in small packages. She's good. She's really good. And in fact, Tai, when she started playing bass, she was only in the 3rd grade. 3rd grade, and Susie, she goes to that school, it starts with the letter P. Punaho, that's it, sorry. I almost forgot. Thank you, Susie. A bunch of Punaho graduates? Okay, sorry to hear that. Roosevelt is here in numbers 2 now. Okay. That's upper campus Punaho. Okay, so anyway, so we have her, and I'll introduce each of the individuals as we go by. So the first one that is going to play the steel guitar and do a couple songs for you actually lives nearby. He lives in one of those homes up there behind us, and he attends HPA, Hawai'i Preparatory Academy, and he started playing steel guitar about 1.5 years ago. Yeah. He was playing ukulele. He joined our jam session and everything, and then the question came out, do you want to learn steel guitar? And he says, yeah. And so he got a steel guitar, one of those made in China, and he started doing really, really, really well. And then I told him about this other steel guitar that cost about $2,000. And he says, I think I have enough in my savings. And he bought it. Show them your steel guitar. Look at this beauty. Okay, you gotta show the gang over there, way down there too. Now lift it high enough. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. I wish I had a big camera to show you on a jumbo screen, or jumbotron. But anyway, this is made of cast aluminum. It's quite heavy and it sounds great. But I'm gonna have Ethan Gore over here do a couple songs for you. What songs are you gonna do?
First, I'm going to do a song called Kuhio Bay, which talks about a bay in Hilo, downtown Hilo. And then the next song is about where we are right now, but it's called Kohala March, and they're both instrumental.
that sound like the sound of Hawaii? I know the sound of the steel guitar mesmerized so many people, and it actually lured people to the islands. You know, they wanted to hear that sound with the glissandos, all the slides, and so on. So now, what's the next song you're gonna do? Tell me again.
Next song is called Kohala March.
And where is Kohala?
I don't know. Oh, it's here. It's here.
It's right here, isn't it? Kapono, do you have a flat pick on you? Oh.
Yeah, it just so happens I got one. Yeah?
Sorry.
Musician always
I'll
tries
take the
that.
credit
Kapono
card.
loops right here. You're
Yeah, I'll
gonna hear
take the
him
credit
play
card.
later.
Which one is it? Okay. Do hula while you're at it, Kapono. Thank you. Okay, go. Okay, 1, 2, ready, What was that? Good job, Ethan. So, you know, in their lessons for the steel guitar, in the very beginning they learn the basics, like what is a tuning, what is a fret, what the name of the strings, and learn how to read music. Not only music notation, but also tab notation designed for the steel guitar. And after they go through that, they start learning songs, some basic, very simple songs like Beyond the Reef and and Henekawaka. Then later on, as you get better, they, start learning more and more songs. And then I get them to sing. And some of them are kind of shy in the beginning, but when they start singing out, letting more air out and everything, wow, it turns out pretty good. So,
Speaking of which,
so the next student I have over here is Pono Fernandez.
all right, Pono!
Pono, Pono, that's a Freudian. That's a Freudian. Sorry,
no.
I'll never do that again.
Oh, especially this is what's
I'll
going
try
on.
never to do that again. I'll try. I'm watching you. So anyway, Pono is a 9th grader at Kamehameha Schools on Kapalama campus.
Imua!
And anyway, so he's going to show you what I'm talking about. Learning different techniques and so on, playing on the steel guitar and singing as well. Okay, so here's the song. Pono, tell them about this song.
What song?
Oh, erase. Okay,
That's a Blue Horn
rewind.
Moonlight first. Blue Horn Moonlight.
We're gonna do another song first before we do the sing song. Okay, go ahead. Introduce your song.
This first song that I'm gonna do is called Blue Horn Moonlight.
Nice.
Woo!
This next song that I'm gonna be doing is a song about a waterfall in the back of Waipi'o Valley, which is located on this island. And I apologize in advance. I'm under the weather, and so if I sound a little congested or shaky, then yeah, I apologize.
So everybody, good positive thoughts coming out this way.
Yep.
I want to come out now.
Watch out, Auntie Susie. Watch out. Be careful what you say here.
Talk some more.
So a couple years ago, my dad took me on this trip to this island because we're from Oahu, and it was for my birthday. And he took me down into Waipi'o Valley, and we got to ride horses back there. It was a pretty interesting day too because it was raining, and so I was getting drenched, and it was kind of hard to see Hi'ilave, but I got to see it, and so I get to relate well to this song.
Good. Well done.
Go for it. Here we go.
I should have videotaped that. I can't videotape. It's not allowed.
Okay, Auntie, we're gonna do a party. But stay right there now. Just do a little boogie woogie. I know. Okay, party time. Okay, go Pono. God. Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. Where's mine? You know, I'm so thirsty. Not in front of the kids, of course. Not in front of. Okay, so the next person I want to introduce actually attends Punahou. Okay, I got that out of the way. Okay. She is, in fact, she is doing so well at Punahou, and not only academics. You know, she was top in her class last year in 8th. In fact, she was even given a solo in her choir. Oh, wait, oh, I'm sorry. Wrong. Wait, I'm sorry. I forgot. Back up. There's another Punahou student here. You know the first one I talked about? Yeah, there's actually two. Yeah. There's actually two of them. You can thank the parents for that. Okay. And this is our 6th grader, Ty Misailidis, that you met earlier. She's going to sing a song right now. Ty, tell everybody about that song.
I'm singing and playing Kana'ia Punit, and it's about King Kamehameha, the first last words.
So one day she came to her lessons because she takes bass lessons from me. See, originally I was a bass player. I had to be because I was playing with all these steel guitar legends. And obviously they're not going to let a young kid play steel guitar while they play something else. So my chance to play with them was to play bass. And so now I can teach bass to everybody over here. But anyway, one day she came to her lesson and she had a steel guitar. I said, what is that? And so she actually started playing something for me. I found out she really wanted to learn how to play the steel guitar. And so, wait. Ty, show them one thing you know how to play on the steel guitar. And what about that other part with the chimes? Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? That's what she wanted to play. That's what she wanted to learn. But meanwhile, she learned some other songs as well. So go ahead, Ty, take it. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, go. So if you know the lyrics, sing along with us. Here we go.
Go.
next time she comes here, she's gonna play that other song in full version. Okay? The food thing, yep.
We told them they could stand up. Where's that? Grandparents excluded.
Okay, now we switch to the other Punahou student. Okay, good. So I was talking about Joey earlier. Yeah, she was top of her class last year in 8th grade, and she even given a solo with her choir, the 8th grade choir. In fact, the teacher asked her to play the steel guitar and sing a song. And I went to the concert. It was very, very, very nice. I was very impressed with the choir. Very. So anyway, Joey loves to sing, and every time she comes to her lesson, she surprises me with a new song she taught herself. So, Joey, tell them about the song you're going to do first.
So the song I'm going to do first is He Aloha no o Honolulu. And if you don't know, Honolulu is a place on Oahu where we're all from. And I actually figured this song out from listening to the recording by the Mindless Serenaders because I really liked the different melodies that they played. And so I just figured it out from the recording. So yeah, this is He Aloha no o Honolulu.
By the way, Joey, do you know who the musicians were on that particular recording? The Baile Serenaders?
Was it Gabby Pahinui on the steel guitar?
Gabby Pahinui on the steel guitar. That's correct. Do you know who else was on there playing ukulele?
No.
The great Peter Moon. Yeah. Fantastic album if you can still find it. It's out of print. But, you know, there's something called eBay. You probably can find it on there somewhere. Okay. Go ahead, Joey. That's Ty on the bass.
last song I'm going to be doing was written by Auntie Lena Machado, and it's one of the classics. It's one that's very well known, and you might recognize the melody. It's called Hawai'i, or the Keyhole Hula.
Testing. Okay. So, our next performer hails from Kamehameha Schools. She is a 10th grader there. She's been helping out with the song contest, which is going to be next month. And she helped to write one of the songs that her class is going to be performing. So, I don't know, have you ever heard of Auntie Genoa Keave? You have? Okay, at least some of you have. Well, Auntie Genoa was known as the matriarch of Hawaiian music. In fact, she was even featured here. I remember it. Man, this place was just packed, just like tonight. It was just packed to the gills, or filled to the gills. And Auntie was so happy to be here. Well, tonight we have Auntie Genoa's great-granddaughter, Malia Lyman. So Malia, think about it. Tutu was sitting right where you're sitting right now.
No pressure.
Small kind pressure, huh? Small kind pressure. But, you know, Auntie Genoa was just thrilled to see everybody here, and she sang her heart out. And the difference with Malia is not only can she play ukulele, not only can she sing, the same range as her tutu, but she can play that steel guitar like no one else. So she's going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, and okay, are you Makauko? Okay, tell them about the song you're going to do, please.
This song, the first song I'm going to be doing today is an instrumental. When I first heard it, I think I got a CD from a Jerry Bird CD, and I was listening to it in the car, and this was the one song I had on repeat, and then Uncle Alan gave me the music, and I had to memorize it, and it was very hard, but I did it, and this song is called Heel March.
By the way, checking, how is the Akau, the north side, doing way up there? Still with us? Right on. Sounds like they had a few to drink already. That's okay, it's time to party. Why? Because we're here at Twilight. Twilight is to sit, relax, enjoy, and party.
The next song I'm going to be doing is a Hawai'i song called Sophisticated Love. So if you feel like dancing, you can come in the front. I know some of you had enough to drink, so you should feel good enough.
Notice she was looking in this corner.
Come on, Punaho.
Okay, that sounds like a Kamehameha person. Go buff and blue. You right? Right, Joey? Go buff and blue. Yeah, there you go. Okay. One, two, ready, yeah. Oh, you don't have to dance a hula. You can just get up and boogie.
Hands on your hips, do those hula dips. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The talk of the town now. Swing your partner round. Soon you'll cover the ground. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The lovely hula maidens, they love to dance. They do the dance to the beat of the drums. And now sophisticated hula's your chance. So do the dance while the melody runs. Oh, dance till the music's sweet. Soon you will repeat. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Okay, one more time.
Doesn't this music make you feel like moving around in your seats or wherever you're sitting? Yeah. This music is making me thirsty.
The ladies, they love to dance. They do the dance to the beat of the drums. And now sophisticated hula's your chance. So do the dance.
Okay, if you know the words, sing along.
So dance till the music's sweet. Soon you will repeat. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. The town. Sophisticated hula is the talk of the town. Rip.
Okay. We'll give you what you want soon. But, you know, I told you, in their early lessons, all of them, they, I gave them what is called building blocks, so they learn how to read the tab and learn how to keep that bar on the steel guitar without bouncing the bar up on the strings and so on, sliding smoothly across the string, picking the right strings and so on. And then I gave them a song called Hene Hene Kawaka, which you all seem to fall in love with. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea of what this song sounded like in the very beginning, okay? Here we go. Are you ready, gang?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Marty, you listen. One. Okay, so this is kind of like how they started, their career on the steel guitar. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Yeah. Okay, after I showed them just a few little tips and tricks. Okay, Polo, show them what I'm talking about. I told them to, here, try this. Take it easy and slow. Next. I told him go home and practice. But But I didn't tell them to come back and be sassy. I told them, be creative. Okay, stop that, you guys. Gotta give the bass a chance, yeah. Okay, give me a chance.
Oh my god.
Again, give me a chance. I'll teach you how to play this at the next lesson. Okay, go for it. Everybody, go. Okay, we're done for now, so we're gonna get ready for the next set, yeah? Unless you only hear Hana Ho. I'm glad somebody suggested it. Actually, you know what? Okay, so there was a request for a Hana Ho from Malia. So we're gonna do a Hana Ho right now. Malia, do you know which song Uncle is gonna have you do?
No.
Well, you remember when I said Tutu sat in that very chair, right in that very spot? Yeah? And Malia, do you know which song Tutu sang at the end of the evening?
Hawai'i Aloha.
No, it wasn't Hawai'i Aloha. It started with the letter A. Did somebody say Alika?
Who's that?
America? No, it wasn't that A. Sorry, she used to do this in key of A, but she says it's too low. Oh, hello there.
It's not that, it's my voice.
Well, what? It's your voice, yeah, it's too low. Okay, now she has to sing in Tutu's key. Okay, here we go. Hey, where's your grandfather?
Yeah.
Kaleo, where are you, Kaleo?
Wait, why was that good?
It's ripe. Okay, go ahead. Take off. You know, this is old Hawaiian style, yeah? The days of Primo beer. Corned beef and onions.
Okay, wait, stop. Stop.
What?
This wasn't a planned song for our set list, so since this was requested, you guys have to sing with me.
Really?
Don't blame it on me. You guys brought this on yourselves. You guys have to help me sing.
So what do you want them to sing?
You guys have to sing the high note, duh.
The high note. The high note.
It's just scream, just scream. Oh, we have a hula dancer.
Go ahead, Army, and slide.
Okay, so ready, guys? I'll tell you guys the lyrics. Since I sang it enough already, you should know the melody. And then you hit the high, just go for it. Full send. Just go for it. Just scream. And here's the secret. My tutu always said to smile bigger because scientifically, while you're singing the note, the air comes out slower because you're smiling. So you know, just smile and sing.
Okay,
You know?
let's try it. Anakapuana. Ayalika.
Come on, Punaho.
Wow. The vino is working.
Wow.
Keep on going. Remember how long Auntie Jano used to hold
Can
this
you guys
out?
go higher? you guys gotta come back down. And then I'll come back all the way down.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm dying.
Mahalo nui. Aloha. By the way, look up a cow direction. Look at that move. Isn't that beautiful? Light and shadows and you in my arms.
How about another hand for our young, next generation sing guitarists? Brother Allen. But you know, before we take our break at about 7-ish, we always like to do a little birthday thing for those who are celebrating birthdays in that month of the Twilight. And this month is February. So how many February birthdays do we have out there? What if we have all of February birthday people stand up? Okay. And we're gonna...
Hey Mom, that's
Okay.
you.
Alright. Okay. And we're gonna have Susie step up front and my wife Anna step up front as they're celebrating their birthdays this month. Okay. So if you all know the song, that old Hawaiian song called Happy Birthday, join along with us in the key of G. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear February babies. Happy birthday to Haoli Lahanau. Haoli Lahanau, Yahoi. Haoli Lahanau, Yahoi. Haoli Lahanau, Yah February babies. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! Susie made a nice little cake. And this young lady is 94. Wow! Happy birthday! This is a big happy birthday. Is today your birthday? Is today your birthday? On the 19th. Well, happy birthday. Yes, yes. Well, well, happy birthday to all of you. Are you ready to blow out the candles? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hey, okay, I didn't get to give the lays, and our two birthday girls went in. Anyway, we're gonna take a short Hawaiian break, and at the sound of the concha, you're gonna want to come back to wherever you were sitting as we resume with this program again. Okay, and dear Alan.
One more thing. We have festival T-shirts left over from our festival today, and you see what the next gen are wearing? The festival T-shirts are beautiful, And any sales from the festival t-shirts go to our nonprofit that supports all 8 steel guitar festivals across the state. And what we do is we try to make each festival free and open to the public. So if you would help us out, come check out the shirts. We have all sizes back here, but you better come now because once you run out, that's it for 2020. Thank you very much. And some CDs. We have CDs as well. Aloha.